FlintTalkRadio.com. Coming to you live from the nation's third most dangerous city, Studio 1714.
Hey, this is John. This is Studio 1714. We're sitting down today with Flint's own Oz. And, well, how's it going, Oz?
It's going good, John. It's been a while. I'm glad to see you. Glad to be back with Studio 1714.
Yeah, no, like you got a lot going on, don't you?
Yeah, quite a bit. I'm staying busy as I can.
Yeah, and no, see, I don't know if anybody remember. A lot of people out there remember the first episode we did with Ozzy months ago with Studio 1714, and Ozzy is a Ozzy Osbourne impersonator, or what term do you prefer to call it?
I would say the second Oz.
Second Oz, yeah, because I mean this guy looks like Oz. I mean, you had an incident one time, you know, where you actually met up with one of the members of the Osbourne family, and why don't you tell that about Kelly?
Well, I met her, and we were backstage, and she come up to me and grabbed me and hugged me and thought I was her dad.
So that's pretty impressive, yeah.
First time I ever met Ozzy, he said, "Holy, it's me," you know, and that really made me feel good, you know, when you get it from the man directly.
Now, see, a lot of people are going to ask, like, how long you been doing this? How did you get into this? You know, doing the Oz thing, you know.
I've been doing it for about 10 years. I just got tired of people telling me that I look like Ozzy, so I figured I might as well capitalize on it.
No, that's like you were an Ozzy Osbourne fan, also a Black Sabbath fan, correct?
Very correct.
Yeah, like you're like you said, how old were you when you first saw Ozzy?
I was like 8 years old.
And where was that at?
That was at the Easttown Theater, and if my memory serves me correctly, it was September 16th, 1970.
Wow, see, it's like, that takes you back a long time.
Yeah, it did. It stunned me for a second.
Isn't that kind of weird now? It's like 2008, you know, now that you're talking 1970. I mean, doesn't it sound like we should be like flying around in air, you know, like the Jetsons always depicted, you know, 2008, you know. But anyway, it's like a lot of people are probably envious of your lifestyle, which you can do because you look so much like Ozzy, and there's any pitfalls looking like Ozzy. Have you found any problems being looking so much like Ozzy?
The only downfall is a lot of times, you know, I try to tell them I'm not Ozzy, and they just refuse to believe it, and that's about my biggest setback right there. Is, you know, and I'm always honest with people on MySpace, the good people out there, all my friends, that I'm not Ozzy.
Yeah, but you would. I mean,
I've got all of Ozzy's tattoos, every one of them, and it's great.
You have all of them now. You just have one improved. You had one added on your sleeve right there on the outside.
Yeah.
Since the last time you were in here.
That was pretty good right there. It's an exact replica of Ozzy's.
Now it's like you met the man obviously before person in person.
Yes.
And it's like I don't know. See, I would think it's kind of amazing thing that, you know, you resemble him so much. You also have this kind of affinity for his music. Since you're a youngster. You're a youngster when you first saw him.
Yeah, I was, and he's inspired me all my life.
He's an amazing. I think he's if you put the man together. I mean, I've seen interviews with him, and he's so sometimes because he's had so many health problems too. It's hard for him to get a lot of words out. But if you look at when he starts singing, it just seems like that's where he belongs. I mean, that's like what he should be doing all the time is singing. I mean, that's like being out not singing. It's like seeing like a duck out of the water or a fish out of water for him. He's the best person he is when he's on stage. It seems he's at his best.
Exactly. Ozzy, a lot of people are upset about Ozfest this year, but the man just came off of a year-long tour.
Damn.
He's going to do world tour, and he'll be doing Calgary here later, I believe in August, and then he's doing Dallas in August.
So, and it's like, now you also kind of like, actually you got a kind of an artistic side to your creative side, and you actually went out and wrote a book all about Ozzy Osbourne.
Yes, I did.
And this is an amazing book. He just brought this in, so I haven't got a chance to look through it. But In the back section of it, he points out he's got the tour dates for the tours he's been on, Ozzy was on from 1969 to 2005.
Correct.
So this book is really amazing. I mean, I'm looking forward to starting to read it myself because it's I kind of have a fascination with Ozzy myself because I mean Black Sabbath was a big band when I was a kid.
It took me 5.5 years to write the book.
Yep, and so I mean it was like, did you have to do like now how did you get access to these people so you can check your information and
Email them, let them know that I'd put their names in the book, and just swap and trade.
yeah? So now yeah, people can buy this book. You got a place where they can go purchase it online, right?
Yeah, they can go to eBay. They can get the book there, or they can get it from www.tributetoozzy.com.
And also, you're wearing one of your shirts that you also.
Yeah, let the madness begin.
Yeah. No. I think it's amazing that you've been around for so long doing that. I think it's amazing Oz has been around for so long. You know, with all the health problems he's had in the past few years. And didn't he have like a ATV accident a few years back?
Yeah, that was back in 2002, I believe. No, it wasn't. It was later than that, 2000 something. But he was really messed up, had a steel plate in his neck, and they didn't think he was going to be able to perform. But, you know, it's Ozzy, the show goes on.
He keeps on coming back. His longevity is amazing. I mean, it's like he's had a lot of personal tragedies to deal with, personal demons, I guess you would say.
Yeah, a lot of drugs, a lot of alcohol, a lot of things that he shouldn't have done in his life, but he did what he did, and he don't regret a thing he does.
Now, about this book, it covers starts off with Ozzy's childhood, right?
Yes, it does. Then it goes into the Black Sabbath era, and then it kind of fades into the Ozzy era. It includes facts, quotes, interviews, the tour section, the song definitions for both Black Sabbath and Ozzy, and it's a great book.
I really am looking forward to getting into this book. You just brought it in just before we started this interview, but anyway, I'd like to thank you for coming in and get talking about Oz a little bit and give you a chance to talk about where you can go to get your books, and everything, and
I'd just like to thank Studio 1714 for giving me the opportunity to be here today and talk to everybody out there.
And anyway, guys, you have a good one, and I thank Oz again for showing up.
Thank you.
And I hope you all get a chance to pick up his book. Yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah.
Let the madness begin.
Let the madness begin.